Hey, welcome back to our Joe Knows series. I'm Max here at Serious Software. Let's take a few minutes today to chat about the trend of reprographic companies adding wide format jobs to their product line. I'm joined by Joe Chanis, one of our business consultants. He is, after all, the one who knows all about this topic. Joe, thanks for sitting down with us again.
Hey Max, thanks for letting me join you and share what I've seen over the past few years for reprographic companies.
So to start, what are the benefits of adding wide format to their capabilities?
It's no secret that traditional plans and specs are a declining revenue stream due to industry contraction, as well as online plan rooms and digital availability. With the need for traditional black and white reprographic work shrinking, being able to offer full-color, wide-format prints is a natural addition. Your AEC clients are purchasing these profitable products already. Make sure it's from you.
So what would some of the natural struggles be when adding wide format?
Probably it'll be most difficult to get a handle on pricing these wide format prints. It's not that pricing itself is difficult, it's just very different from the traditional square foot pricing model. This is where control is extremely beneficial, because businesses can use one system to not just accurately, but also profitably price both blueprints and wide format prints. And really, it can all be done in a matter of a few clicks.
Will you take us into control and give us an example of how you price a blueprint?
Sure thing. Let's take a look. Here's an estimate I've created for some reprographic prints. We've gone in, we've selected 10 sets of 20 originals, 24 by 36 D-size prints. That'll be single-sided. As far as our equipment it's running on, KIP 9900. Of course, it can be any other, an OSE or whatever it might be. Black and white print mode. And we can also capture the fact that they're digital files. We're going to run it on a bond, an OSE engineering bond. And we're going to tape bind them horizontally at the top. As we've made each of these selections, the system is calculating our unit price per set and our total price, as well as the per square foot price, based on the materials and the parts list that's been created. Let's take a quick look at that. And here's our parts list. So it's calculating our machine runtime, our labor, our engineering bond, as well as the binding strips and the ink. And that's where we're coming up with our total cost based on the actual cost of the materials and then marked up with a multiplier. If we go back into the pricing form, it's very common to need to override. So even though the system is calculating that our square foot price is 0.191 cents, well, this may be a situation where we need to sell it for 10 cents a square foot. We can on the fly override that. The system will recalculate, will still have captured your true cost on the job, but it allows you to override for the 10 cents a square foot very easily. Here we have an estimate we've created for equipment leasing and then toner cartridges. If we open this up, it gives you the opportunity to capture your leasing costs and all the details of those leases, whether it be printers or bindery equipment, whatever it might be. In this case, you're leasing the OSE TDS 800. Here's our serial number, and for our purposes, it's a monthly lease with a $325 per month charge. As well, you can capture your click charges. So here we've got our current count, the starting count, gives us our calculation, and whatever your fee per click is. So if you're selling raw materials, you can also capture those. Here, whether it's 1 or 2 toner cartridges, right up to if you're selling equipment as well. You can build that into the system and capture that information going forward, as well as the details of it. If I could stress one thing, it's don't be intimidated by venturing into a new area. You've already established the relationships with your clients. Offer them the value-added service of being able to come to you for all of their reproduction needs.
Absolutely, Joe. Thanks so much for offering your insight and taking us into control.
My pleasure.
If you'd like to see how Control can help your business specifically, schedule a personal demo with us. To get started, call 1-800-552-1418 or take a look at other videos on our YouTube channel, Serious Control.